everyone, it's Brittany. I am doing my first ever wrap up for the month of January 2023. The first book that I read, or finished this year, I should say, is Lost Witch by Paige. I believe her last name is pronounced Kutcher, something like that. I butchered it, I'm sorry. This author is quickly becoming an auto-buy author for me, because I also read her first novel, which was Orphan Witch, which I had given 5 stars. That was a debut novel for her, and it was really good. And this Lost Witch, the best way I can describe it is a witch lost in time. So it's about a cursed island with friends and family and things like that. The writing was really good. The pace was okay. A bit on the slow side, but pretty okay. Also, there's a big warning with this one for the lost child trope, which I don't even know is really a trope. But if you don't like mothers and daughters getting separated, that's a warning for this book. In her first book, she set up a world, and I'm not sure if this is going to be a companion novel or not, but it's the same world as the first one. All in all, though, I gave it 5 stars. Pink Moon by Annabelle Chase and Tina Gray is the start of a new series. It's a witchy crime type series. I got confused. For me, spoiler warning, I felt like I missed out on a book that I should have read, because a lot of things are like just thrown at you all at once, and they acted like you should know what they were talking about, and I just didn't. So if this is the first of a series, I'm assuming she's wrote more, and that's why I don't understand what went on. It was still a good book in the middle. All in all, I gave it 4 stars. Shelter Mountain is the second book in the Virgin River series. It was book 2, so I'm not going to give a synopsis for that book. Plus, there is a Netflix show about this series. I'm trying to read the whole series before I actually read or watch the show. But it was just as good as the first, and Robin Carr is quickly becoming another auto-buy author. All in all, solid book. It's about this bar in this town called Virgin River, and in the beginning of the book, one of the employees of the bar, a girl walks in, and he starts to take care of her because she was cold and a lot of stuff. But it's a romance series. It's becoming one of my favorite series to read. Smile, I'm not going to say too much about it because it's really like aimed towards younger kids. But I did find it enjoyable. It's about a girl who gets braces. It's really cool. I gave that book 4 out of 5 stars. And I don't know if I mentioned, but Shelter Mountain was a 5-star book for me. The next book I read was The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare. It was not as good as the first book. This is the not as good as book 2. This is actually the first book, and the second one I read first, and because I didn't realize it was a series, so this is the first one in that series, and I did give it 3 stars. It was pretty good, but it just wasn't as good as the second book, in my opinion. So what this is a duke needs to marry a well-to-do person and have offspring with him, have kids. And this girl walks in, and literally this is the first page, so I don't think it's that much of a spoiler. But a girl walks into his office, and she's dressed in a wedding gown, and he had just got done writing, "I needed a wife," and he went, "That's uncanny." It was funny. I like and enjoy Tessa Dare's writing because of the sense of humor, and because she just writes really, really well. The pacing of the book was a bit slow in spots, but it was pretty good. All in all, I gave it 4 stars. Those are the books that I read for the month of January. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but the Lost Witch and the Pink Moon, they were both NetGalley arcs, so I did get through some of those. And I just want to say, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for your guys' support. If there's anything you want to hear from me, please put it down in the comments. I love to hear your feedback. Thank you and have a nice day.